Okay, so after reviewing your video, I was wondering how should the government take over education? Should they give them money? Should they give money to schools, or should they just take over and educate the school districts in general?
The government should become part of the current school districts. They should integrate themselves into the current school systems, and that would allow the current staff to keep their jobs. Like we'd be able to keep most of the current staff, but also add employee staff members so that the regulations can be upheld throughout the nation. Simply investing more money will not solve the problems that these schools have. It will just allowing them to spend the money wherever they want isn't the real solution.
And what standards and what goals should states meet?
They should set equalized standards throughout the nation based upon relative education to other nations. We should have the same standards that other nations are following and the same high standards to compete with those nations.
And adding to that same question, do you think like the federal government should take over the schools, or should they still be run by the states?
I think the federal government should take over because the states are currently lacking in their obligation to uphold education. As I said, some states are setting really low bars so that their students still look good, and since they are failing, I believe it's the government's duty to stand in and regulate this.
And are textbooks and staff in these states really the problem, or are students the ones that don't want to learn?
I definitely think it's the textbooks and the materials not being available to the students that are a problem. In some schools in Washington, D.C., they still have textbooks in their schools talking about there being communist rule in the Soviet Union, and we need more updated text so that students know things about the world around them and they aren't living in the past, so to say. Having equal resources for all the students will be able to let them do more technologically advanced things. Our society is moving into a technological society, and our students need to be able to keep up with that.
And my last question is, wouldn't retesting teachers cost money and make the economy a little bit worse than it is?
We could just reallocate our current spending system. We're spending a lot of money on advertising and other areas where this money could be spent on re-educating teachers that are stuck in their tenure, that are just coasting through school, and actually having them engage and involve students and get more education on how to be better educators for our students. Thank you.